Hi everyone, welcome back to Gaz's Allotment. Nice to see you all again. It's a nice autumnic, wintry day up here at the allotment. Lots of things going on. As I say, it's time to clear up and do bits. A lot of people have been asking me about how to repair greenhouses. I just thought I'd give you a quick heads up on the best way to do it, the safe way anyway. So let's have a look. Right, okay. So your basic greenhouses, aluminium or timber, but mainly aluminium nowadays. Most of the pane sizes are a standard size. Now, as you see on my one, which I inherited, still got a lot of glass in it, but as the glass breaks, I'm not repairing it and replacing it with glass, purely for the fact is they keep breaking. It's easier to pay out, put a bit of polycarbonate in it, which I'll show you in a second. But this is how you measure anyway. So you're going to go across from side to side, obviously. Now, most panes are 2 foot or 61 centimetres, and they're square normally, and the small ones will normally be 18 inches or smaller. When you work on a greenhouse, you always work from the bottom pane up, and that is so when you've got these little Z clips, which you can see there, they're supported by the one underneath. So you put that and do that. Now you've got two types of clips. You've got the little spring clips, which are these ones here, which you can see, or you've got these sort of clips. Both do the same sort of thing, holding it in place, etc. One's as good as the other, really. But anyway, so let's have a look at the polycarbonate. So this is the polycarbonate. Okay. So there. It comes in various sizes. This is a 6mm one I use for mine. As you can see, when you've got shapes, you can cut it with a saw or a Stanley knife, so it's easier to use than glass. So when you've got your broken glass anyway, if you've got a broken pane, you need to get it out. Use your gloves. Gloves are down there. Use a thick pair like these, because it will cut you if not. And disposal of it, now you can either wrap it up in newspaper or an old bit of towel or something, dispose of it in the recycling bins, or take it to your local glass merchants and ask them if you can put it in their skip, and you can get rid of it safely. Don't leave it lying around the allotment, because one day you'll trip over it, find it, or a bit of wildlife might find it, hurt themselves. So get rid of it, not worth keeping. And then, like I say, replace it with a polycarbonate, and there it is. Now inside, when I replace mine with polycarbonate, the next thing to do, which I'll show you, is a silicone gun. So you get a silicone gun, which you can buy quite cheaply in places, and a tube of clear silicone, and you go down the joint inside like so, and all the way round. Now the reason for doing this is on the roof as well, do it on the roof bits. The reason for doing this is it stops, if the wind gets up and it does blow out or wants to blow out, the clips might come off, but the silicone should hold it in place, and it saves getting a hole. Once you've got a hole in it, the wind gets in, blows around, knocks a load more out. So as you can see, as the glass is going on mine, I'm replacing it with polycarbonate. It's the best alternative to do. Silicone it inside. Now another tip that people have said with polycarbonate is write or paint your allotment number on it. Now if it was to blow out, could go for miles around in a real storm, hopefully it'll land on someone else's allotment. There's see your number, bring it back to you. So there's a little tip there if you want to do that. It always pays to better safe than sorry with anything, but that's the simple way really of doing greenhouses. Nothing hard about it. Hardest thing is getting the glass out safe without cutting yourself, disposing of it. Then it's quite easy, as you can see. Put the polycarbonate in. Once it's in, you silicone it in, get the clips on. It's in there, it's not going anywhere. That's the best way to do it. Well, I hope that helps you with the greenhouses and with the polycarbonate and etc. So you know what to do, and hopefully it makes it a lot easier. It's a job to do this time of year. Get it all cleaned up, get the greenhouse ready for the spring, for when the seeds are in and everything. And it's all up and running for the summer. So keep checking it. As soon as there's a bit of burnt glass, change it. It's better, much better. Use polycarbonate. Okay, right. Well, I'll be back again soon with some other tips and bits and pieces. Do subscribe, because then you'll get the updates and tips and bits and pieces, and we'll go from there. All right, stay safe, and I'll see you all soon.